Hello all, Joe here, aka TrainFan40 Production. I don't usually make videos where I show my face. In fact, I don't usually show my face that often nowadays anymore. But considering the situation that we are in right now, I think it's important. So, for some of you guys that are aware of, it was about 5 years ago, my original YouTube channel, JTrainer 2004C Production, was terminated on Sunday morning of September 1st, 2019. I didn't really go into full depth, then I made an update video about that, but hey buddy. But now I feel like I can go in a little bit of in-depth to explain what happened. So, what happened? Well, the short answer is that my original YouTube channel, JTrainer 2004C Production, was terminated because it shared an email address with a couple other channels I made a long time ago that were removed for copyright. I can't remember the exact names of the email addresses that I had on those two channels. But long story short, I was in a sort of, all other users I mentioned that I bring up will be anonymous. All I can really put to short is that I had a sort of rival going on with a fellow YouTuber. And this fellow YouTuber had done some pretty cringe and dumb things, and so I made a couple other YouTube channels to go and basically expose the person that they really are, and the true person that they really are, that they actually hide. I can't remember the exact names of those YouTube channels, but and this was all around August of 2019 or so, around August of 2019, so it was around 5 years ago or so. But then until recently, those last couple weeks, that user was sweeping content off YouTube, removing exposure videos, removing inspire videos, just whole channels with just certain content that had the person's content on it. So naturally, he came for those two channels, and I even received the email on, I think it was only on one of the two channels. And I even received the email regarding the 3 copyright strikes. I had gotten the 3 copyright strikes that the channel would be taken down. I didn't stress about it, however, because legally I don't own anything anyway. So if the user wanted to take down the videos, let them take them down. I mean, because I don't own anything legally own anything anyway. Worst comes to worst, I could have uploaded them onto a Drive folder or onto one of my other social medias if people wanted to see them. However, what I didn't know and was not communicated with me was the extreme ramifications of what happens when a channel is removed from YouTube. So basically, long story short, so the other YouTuber took down those channels, and in retaliation, Google locked me out of all my YouTube channels associated with that email address. This included JTrainer 2004C Production. This included my secondary MBTA Fan 2004, I think it was. My fire alarm channel that I would upload from time to time. Basically, all channels associated with that email address were basically banned from YouTube, basically. So, naturally, I panicked, and, there was a lot of emotions going around at that time. But after doing some digging, I found out that I was able to switch the primary owner of the brand account. So what I went and did was I made a brand new Google account, switched the brand name for J Trainer 2004C Production, and I thought I was safe. I went and checked. I was able to sign in. I went and checked. My account's in good standing, 0 copyright strikes. On my main channel, yeah, like I said, good standing, 0 copyright strikes, all good. And I thought I was safe. However, that didn't solve the issue, because at 5:30 the next morning, September 1st, 2019, I received that faithful email. Your account, J-Trainer 2004C Production, has been removed from YouTube. And at 5:30 in the morning, and it had to have been a bot that did it, because all my YouTube channels, this includes J-Trainer 2004C Production, my secondary Railfan channel, my Fire Alarm channel I would upload on from time to time, all channels were just gone. So it had to have been a bot. Quite a lot of emotions I had in that time when I woke up that next morning. Yeah, quite a lot of emotions I had in that time. There was a lot of fear, a lot of anger, some tears were shed. It was not a fun time. So naturally, what I did was I went and this was the same exact day, because although it happened at 5:30 in the morning, I woke up like 9 a.m. discovering that the channel had been taken down. But basically, I had work later that day, but throughout that time that I was awake for, I spent the whole entire day on, well, not the entire day, but I filed an appeal using the form that was given to me. I spent like the whole next few days on Google's live chat trying to get somewhere. But after getting nowhere, I kind of had no choice but to make the current channel that I have as of today, standing at around 530 subscribers at around that time, at around where. But throughout the part that I've learned through all of this is that Google was not very communicative, if you would, on what was about to happen. Every time when I filed the appeal, it was pointing toward that other channel. And I had that email saved, and nowhere does it say that that all channels associated will be removed, deleted. And nowhere does it say that there's a 7-day grace period for you to take action before they remove everything. It's just a lack of communication on Google's part, and I'm hoping that will help I was hoping at the time that would help my case. However, after it's been almost 5 years since my original channel was terminated. Which that part really sucked, because I was coming very close to 5 years on YouTube, because I think it would have been the very next year when I would have gotten to 5 years on YouTube, which really sucked. And I think my account was standing at 700 something subscribers, which that was the part that really sucked. But there really wasn't anything I could really do. All I really could do about it was just make a new channel, start from scratch. Which, I mean, obviously sucked, because, we lost subscribers and we lose all the history. But I kind of really didn't have a choice. But that was just kind of this is kind of just an in-depth video to get some explanation out there to some of my new people who see that update video from September 1st of 2019. As of, that way I could give a little bit further details on what happened, and so you guys can have a little bit of a better idea on what happened. There hopefully should be some videos coming out, hopefully soon. I have a few videos in the works. I have a few videos in the works. They're just not quite ready to be uploaded yet. But I do think on September 1st, which was the day I created this channel, September 1st, 2019, I don't know if I should do a 5 years on YouTube, because I think next year would have been 10 years since I first started making YouTube videos, which I might do next year. I'll have to see. I'll maybe do a poll or a vote somewhere, but we'll see. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.